I'm Scott Butterfield, I'm Blackpool Council's Climate and Strategy Manager. We were inspired to create the Eco Hub by the idea that people want to do something positive for the climate, and that involved them saving money at the same time. The initial idea was just to decarbonise a library by fitting solar panels and a heat pump, but over time we realised that to get people more involved it was really something about giving back to them measures that they could use to save money in their own homes as well. So the Eco Hub tries to help tackle climate change in two ways. One is through mitigation measures and the other is adaptation. Mitigation is around where we reduce emissions, and that's both from the building itself and by helping the people who come into the building to realise what they can do to reduce their own climate emissions and energy use. And then adaptation, it's through showcasing measures such as the green wall on the outside of the library, which both looks attractive but is also a way of cooling the building in the summer. Libraries are really the perfect place for an Eco Hub. It gives you that opportunity to talk to people in a space where they're really familiar and comfortable, so they're much more receptive to the kinds of ideas that they'll be taking away from the coaches that they talk to. In the long term, the Eco Hub is really about helping the town save on emissions and people save on their energy bills. And what we're hoping is that by starting from that base at one library in the south of the town, we'll be able to roll out some of the services and facilities to cover other libraries in the borough. I think one thing that's been absolutely fantastic about the project has been being able to bring different organisations and people together. And you look at things like the library service, where they've really kind of embraced the idea. You look at how we've worked with Cosy Homes, you look at how Groundwork have come on board, and everything's fit together and it felt very organic. It happened by itself over time with just a little bit of direction and a little bit of funding. And I think from that there's going to be great opportunities to further that in the future.
Hi, I'm Stacey. I work for Blackpool Council on the Cosy Homes in Lancashire initiative. What is Cosy Homes in Lancashire? So Cosy Homes is a council-run initiative providing Lancashire homeowners and tenants with access to grants for energy-saving home upgrades, so all types of insulation, new heating systems, solar panels and more. What can residents expect from the Eco Hub? Well, when residents come to visit us, they can get a good feel for what the measures could look like in their home. So we've got a high heat retention storage heater, air source heat pumps, solar battery storage, and they can also spend time chatting to the team and find out what grants they could be eligible for and fill in a quick application. They can find us here. At the moment we're here Monday 10 till 4, but it's always best to check our website just to make sure nothing changes. My favourite thing about working for Cosy Homes is the resident stories after they've had the work completed on their property. So we get residents that tell us that we've reduced their energy bills, that their comfort at home has improved, but we also get residents that tell us that their home feels safer for their family.
So hi, I'm Emma. I'm from the Green Doctors team at Groundwork. The Green Doctors team supports people that are struggling with their energy bills. We do this by providing energy saving advice, small measures to help with draft proofing and energy efficiency, signposting for help with debt or other issues, and we can also look into grants for insulation and retrofit. So when residents come to the Eco Hub, they're often looking for ways they can save money on their energy bills. So we walk them through different behaviours they can do, so like using slow cookers and air fryers and heated throw blankets. We show them the different draft proofing and energy efficiency supplies and how to use them, and then we'd go through what other support they might need, and they can find us here Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays 10 till 4, although that can change, so it's best to check our website. When residents want to get in contact with us, they can phone or email us. They can just drop into the Eco Hub to speak to us, and there's also a referral link on the website. The thing I enjoy most about being a Green Doctor is helping people. So people come to us when they're stressed out about their energy bills and they sometimes just want someone to talk them through the bills and what they can do. And they nearly always leave us feeling like there's a bit of hope somewhere, because it's a very stressful thing at the moment.